剣を受けてみろ。
友達は多い方がいいよね。はい。
Hey Shimazaki, welcome back.
謎解き入力。
この剣を受けてみろ。
友達は多い方がいいよね。爆発って知ってる？これが痛み入力。
この剣を受けてみろ。杯よ来い。
友達は多い。入力。
竹林に刃あり。この剣を受けてみろ。
指示を神聖を授ける。
この剣を天命が下った。時は待たぬ。
任せて。
どこまでも行こう。
意味を照らす。
Hey, Duck Lord, how's it going, man?
入力。
竹林に刃あり。この剣を受けてみろ。一振りで事足りよ。この剣を受けてみろ。
友達は多い方がいいよね。
Hey, Solo Hero Drex, welcome back.
指示を神聖を授ける。入力。
竹林に刃あり。進むための交代。その命もらい受ける。この剣を受けてみろ。
任せて。
どこまでも行こう。
意味を照らす。はい。
How have I been? Haven't been on gacha games lately yourself. I've been hanging in there. Busting my balls with real life stuff, trying to juggle everything with the gacha games, you know how it is. Nothing much just changed. Not realistically, anyway. Still my struggle arc.
風を感じる。指示アドアス
Hey, yo, Masamune, welcome back.
入力。破壊。
この剣を受けてみろ。一振りで事足りよ。戻れ。
友達は多い方がいいよね。はじけて。入力。
竹林に刃ある。長いは無理。決した。天命が下った。時は待たぬ。この剣を受けてみろ。
任せて。
どこまでも行こう。
謎解きなら私に任せて。はやそれ爆発って知ってる？終わりにする。修正を授ける。入力。
竹林に刃ある。その命もらい受ける。さあ破竹の勢い。
任せて。謎解きなら私に任せて。友達は多い方がいいよね。星に届く日まで。友達は多い方がいいよね。入力。
この剣を受けてみろ。移れ星々よ。
You plan on pulling for Nishino flower? Not really. Unless there's a meta reason why I should, and even then, meta isn't exactly the most attractive reason for me either. Not for a game like Boom.
竹林に刃ある。その命。
She's cute and all. I like the hello. I am very tiny meme. I am only 2 kilobytes. I am very tiny. I like that meme, but other than that, not particularly.
謎解きなら私に任せて。はいっと滑っちゃうね。友達は多い方がいいよね。アドアストラ入力。
竹林に刃ある。決した。長いは一振りで事足りよ。行け。
任せて。
どこまでも行こう。
はーい。やっ
She's a really good parent. She's a meta parent for pace chasers. sounds pretty powerful, considering I think half my roster is nothing but pace chasers.
謎解きなら私に任せて。いや、友達星に届く日まで。はっいや、はっそれ滑ってるね。友達は多い方がいいよね。入力破壊。
この剣を受けて
星の歌よ。
Hey, dear Spell. Welcome back.
竹林に刃。いや戻れその命
Hey, UI. Welcome back.
もらい受ける杯よ来い
任せて。
どこまでも行く
Yeah, would have liked to get this before before the double attack bonus, but. Hey, yo, Frizzle. Welcome back.
私に任せ。入力
竹林に刃ありこの剣を受けて決した天命が下った時は待たぬ
Oh, he's already dead. You've been seeing a few accounts of Uma Comics channels using AI voices of the characters. I'm not exactly against them, but I do think that it's definitely your personal bias will definitely play into that one with that. I'm not gonna sit here and say like whether that's like right or wrong or whatever or anything like that. But definitely a bit of a gray area. Hey, yo, Buckethead, welcome back.
やっ美しいハーモニーこれが運命のアンサンブル滅びなさい
Spend only what? Oh, it's because I didn't spend it yet. I was about to say, like, bitch, I fucking spent 240 stamina. What do you mean I didn't fucking spend 180 yet? Okay, I need to do this event real quick because this is about to expire today. Hold up, I think I still need to do my daily though. Yeah. Soulless content. There are definitely there's definitely quite a bit of AI content that definitely is soulless, but in this case, I'm kind of more hesitant to call it soulless, cause like if we're gonna go down this rabbit hole a bit, I don't know. There might be people out there who might not mind hearing comics being voiced like by the actual like VA, like the actual VAs themselves. Obviously, you can't just go to Twitter and ask any one of the VAs to be like, and hit them up and be like, hey, can you voice a fan comic for us? And not even if you could, like how likely is it for them to say yes? And so obviously, normally, if you want fan comics to be dubbed at all, they're gonna have to be dubbed by fan VAs as well, or just by anybody for that matter. But obviously, you know, to some people that might still be a bit jarring and may not be very, very in character and whatever other reasons they might have. So I don't know. Even if you do know it's AI, there might be people out there who feel like, oh, I prefer, even if it is AI, I prefer, or they prefer having hearing the actual voices from the appropriate VAs, because they prefer that over hearing some fuck ass random ass English VA or some shit. Excuse me. So for that situation, I'm more hesitant to call it soulless, because there is, at least in my opinion, a legitimate reason to use AI there. Because I don't know, some people might actually prefer that shit. I don't know. Me personally, I don't really care. At least not really. Fucking throat's been clogged for like the past 2 weeks. Did the clown do anything? I don't know if you already know about this, but last major development with the clown has been for whatever reason he's been trying to pick fights with a subset of wuwa players, specifically the Zanny mains for some reason. I don't know what caused him to do that, but then again, I'm not a retard, so I don't know what's going through his fucking peanut brain of his. Oh, these guys still live. Basically, you value integrity. Sure, I get that, but like for example, if I were to show you one of those cute AI like endfield videos where it's basically just a fucking chibi ass that chibi ass Endman running around in a fucking penguin suit, right? Like, are you gonna use the whole argument of integrity against that too? I mean, I guess you could argue that, oh, it's better if you actually hand animate it yourself, but like, I don't know. On its own, I don't see any problem with it. I don't see the need to bring up like this whole moral argument of like, oh, they're not whoever made those penguin administrator fucking Enfield videos, you know, like, oh, like they have no integrity. How dare they make these videos? Like, it's like, I don't know, man. For certain AI videos, I'm not pathologically against AI like a lot of other people are. I like to take I mean, I try to take things on a case-by-case basis anyway, because, like, I don't feel comfortable fucking applying, not normally anyway, I don't feel comfortable applying, like, a blanket statement to, like, everything. But, hey, I guess that's why we have conversations about these things. But yeah, Russian Sugar, that's the last thing that I'm aware of the clown doing or being up to. For some reason, people have started calling Styx the Gacha Grim Reaper, because almost all the Gacha games he's criticized, all EOS, like the latest one, the Lord of Heroes. Yeah, but he's also talked shit on GFL 2 and Stella Sora, and those games haven't fucking died. Grim Reaper? Yeah, what's a Grim Reaper to a fucking god? Maybe the next thing Styx can kill is his own YouTube career. Also, I have a question for you. If you were to secure a well-paying corpo job, will you start whaling? Yes, absolutely, Buckethead. Abso-fucking-lutely. The only reason why I'm not whaling right now is because I physically cannot. Because it's a very financially stupid thing to do. Like, I can spend a little bit of money, obviously, because I work still, even if it is just a side gig. But after having done the math, it's like, okay, yeah, I still make a little bit of money. I still make enough money to where even doing food delivery, it's like, yeah, I can still afford to spend a little bit of money. You know, on gacha monthly passes, on a skin here or there, blah blah blah. As long as I make sure to control it, it should be fine. But yeah, dude, I've never tried to hide the fact that you know, I enjoy whaling, dude. I like spending money on gacha. You know, call it an addiction, call it a fucking whatever, call it whatever the fuck you want. You know, from whatever fucking dog shit ass moral angle that you want to look at it from. But you know, I don't give a fuck. I like gacha games, love them in fact, and I can personally justify to myself spending a lot of money on them. And if so, which of your 20 gachas? I mean, as much as I can. Obviously, I guess it would depend on that would still depend on like how much money I'd make. You know, with that theoretical corpo job again. But like, if like the last long-term job I had, like, in all honesty, it didn't really pay much. Like, not as much as y'all would probably expect. So like, I'm not gonna tell you the exact number, obviously. I think that's a little bit personal for now. Maybe later in the future when, you know, money isn't as big of an issue as it is now. But like, assuming that I get like a pretty ideal corpo job that pays pretty decently, hell yeah, man. I'll fucking start whaling. Maybe I won't go around fucking MP5ing every single fucking FGO servant ever, because, you know, I did that back when I wasn't playing nearly as many gacha games. But I would definitely go back to E6ing, C6ing characters, just not too often. Only for like characters that I really like. Like, for example, I'd go E6 Saber and Stall Rail in a fucking heartbeat if I had the money. Just because we know, just because we're hearing that the second half of our Stall Rail of our UBW collab is coming up. So I'm thinking maybe there's going to be a time limit now to Saber's banner and Stall Rail. I don't expect them to have Gilgamesh's and Saber's banners running at the same time, but I guess we'll see. Grim Creeper. I'm just waiting for the day he self-destructs, I guess. At least as far as his YouTube career is concerned. Am I gonna drop a gacha for NT? No. Not that I know of. I mean, I do have some gacha games that I'm like, yeah, I guess I wouldn't mind dropping them if I do feel like I'm playing way too many gacha games, if I have way too much on my plate, but not for now, no. Think Clown's got some mental issues? I mean, it's gotta be. And even if technically he doesn't, even if he actually is somehow on the off chance a perfectly normal functioning human being who's intentionally being a fucking retard, like if you're a retard for like long enough, like when comes the point when you stop being a normal person and you just become a fucking retard after you've acted like one for so fucking long, you know? When does the mask stop being a mask? Hey, Sai, welcome back. I like how Automod censored the black girl's ass phrase, Bubba, when you said that comment, or when you dropped that comment in chat. Automod blocked that message because you said a black girl's ass, but it didn't block you for saying a white girl. All right. Makes sense why they always let Hassan off the hook for all the dumb shit he does. Hey, Mahalo, welcome back, man. All you hate is the main thing you hate about AI is them wasting resources. Yeah, they're certainly a fucking resource hog. It wouldn't be as big of a deal if we actually had the infrastructure to support them, but we don't have the infrastructure. We need to work on the infrastructure. Too bad. Thanks to that fucking retard named Trump that apparently we Americans elected to office because we thought that was a great idea. Yeah, we have no infrastructure being built. So. A lot of things going on. It's still funny that Cygames overestimated global hitting 2 trillion fans in just 3 days. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they thought that global would be anywhere near as close as JP. Maybe if they had done that event back like last year, like within the first few months of the game coming out, back when we had a ton of streamers and creators playing it at the time, maybe. But yeah, certainly not now. It's like, did Cygames not learn anything from FGO? FGO's raids and shit? Well, technically, FGO's not their game, so I guess they wouldn't know, but... If he were mentally well, he wouldn't be doing what he is doing right now. You'd be surprised. Some people can keep up appearances for a very long time. Especially if they're doing it for money. Either way, it's fucking disgusting. And there should be no excuses for him. Lost on Linnea's banner today. Sorry to hear that, man. Started looking at Hiyuki's drip marking to cope. She'll be here soon. 2 weeks or so? Yeah, just a little over 2 weeks. She'll be here before you know it. If you drop 1 or 2 gachas, which ones would they be? I already said before. The 2 I'd drop are Blue Archive and Snowbreak, I think. Who do I need to talk to? I guess Tetris. I guess this is literally just a Tetris event. Oh, I think I remember playing something like this in Ether Gazer. I wonder how similar they are. Can you not rotate them? I guess you can't rotate them at all, so that kind of fucking blows dick. It's kind of awkward not being able to actually rotate the blocks. So that's odd. That's certainly a choice. The music one was pretty fun. No normal player can keep up with the side grind cycle. Yeah, part of the reason why I'm not that sold on Uma Musume. Uma Musume, unfortunately, is a bit too grindy for my schedule right now. Small block. Maybe GFL2? Hell no. Why would I drop GFL2? GFL2 is one of the most the most generous gacha game out of a lot of the recent ones out there. Yeah. Certainly out of the big Hoyo style gachas, GFL2 is the most generous. GFL2 is very easy to keep up with for the most part. Like, there's not really much in the way of grind in that game, so yeah, I don't know why I would give up GFL2. No. The gacha games that would drop in the future, or the ones that are on the chopping block first, are Blue Archive and Snowbreak. Problem with GFL2 is the events, they're all kind of the same. To you, that might be an issue if you want like variety. If you're looking at it from like a variety point of view, like you want more variety in your events, then yes, I understand why you don't like that as much. For me, however, remember that I'm juggling like 19, 20 different gacha games. So having a great degree of reliability or consistency is extremely important for me, because if I always constantly have events just changing all the time, it's okay, now I got to figure out how to do this event, how to do that event. For GFL2, for their events to be basically the same thing over and over, and to a certain extent all gacha games are like this, but GFL2 especially, where it's like, oh, I know exactly what I can expect out of every single event. Maybe we get like different mini games as part of like different events, especially part of the major events, and I have to figure out how to do those, but even those are really easy to figure out. So for me, I'd rather look at it from like an event content consistency angle rather than a variety issue. So that's why I'm okay with sticking with GFL2. Me personally. Obviously, I can't speak for you or for anyone else for that matter, but that's why I ain't dropping GFL2. Fully finished wuwa for the first time ever. Personally, it's the worst endgame mode. That's why you never played it. But with Amy, I guess it's not extremely bad, just bad. I've never had a problem with wuwa ever since it came out. I think in the very start, when we just got wuwa and we were figuring out how the game mode worked, I kind of struggled with it, but I was still able to get full stars on it. I was still able to finish them all, even back then. Just with just after especially after Finkel told me, oh yeah, just take the one that just spams electricity, the one that spams lightning as soon as you anytime your team heals itself, and that works really well with Verena, I think. Either Verena, well, both Verena and Shorekeeper for that matter. But yeah, no, wuwa is only hard when you don't have all the characters. If you don't have the right AoE characters, then yes, wuwa, it can be very difficult. But as soon as you have all the characters in the game, surprise, surprise, it gets a lot easier. But, you know, you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Probably didn't need me to tell you need me to tell you that. This is kind of weird Tetris. Yeah, it's not really Tetris per se. Just some very, very weird alteration of it, weird variation of it. Hey, Kenzo. How's your day? Technically it's going alright. I wish I had gotten up earlier so I could, take care of some stuff better. Take care of some stuff faster so I had more time to stream, but I'll deal with it on my end. You were obsessed with Uma until you ran to your first PvP event and you searched up how to farm parents, and then you uninstalled after. Yep. It's like, wow, this game's really fun. I wonder how you play this game optimally. And you look it up and it's like, oh. It's like, oh. You need to do what? Just fucking excuse me? You fucking what, mate? Unironically, you hate these types of mini games in gacha since they're just generic and don't fit in with the rest of the game. Mini games in general are just kind of wasted time unless they're original. They're never wasted time unless as long as they give you actual gems. So technically, that's not true. But that being said, I agree with you there. I do wish that we had actual combat events as well, which we stopped getting those back in like what 2.1, 2.2. In case you don't know why, I'm assuming you already know the reason, but in case you don't, it's because Kuro's been trying to appeal more to the mainstream audience type shit. Because you know, normies and casuals love these kinds of mini games where you don't actually have to play the game itself. But I'm assuming you already knew that. Or, you know, figured that that might be the case. The fucking normies love this fucking shit, bruh. Because this way they get to keep saying that they play Wuthering Waves without actually ever actually having to play it themselves. Or, you know, play the real wuwa. And it's like I don't mind us having fuck ass mini games like this. Well, I'm still gonna do them, especially if they give what astrites or gems or whatever. But yeah, it's like when I play wuwa, I kind of want to go around fucking killing things, you know. Like use the characters I spent God knows how much money and time and investment on, like, you know, getting all badass, making all badass and shit. And here we are stuck playing whatever the fuck this is. So it's like, yeah, it'd be nice. Hey, yo, this guy Rose, welcome back. Good chance to make use of your characters. Yep. The problem is that most gacha players, most casual gacha players, all they ever do is log on, spend money if they do, pull for characters, and fuck off. And all their characters just kind of sit in their accounts rotting away at level 1. Hey, Mikazoa, welcome back. Somehow Uma training in is even more boring than farming. At least in I'm not trying to defend FGO farming here, but at least in FGO, whenever you farm, you actually have to tap the buttons, and so therefore, like you can get yourself into a kind of like rhythm almost. But yeah, with Uma, it's like you just click on buttons. Cool. Sorry, I just put up a P5 Ardelia pulls like compilation, just making sure it went live properly. So in case you were wondering what those endfield sounds were. why they got rid of them altogether is weird. It's not weird, Masamune. As much as I also disagree with it. Again, I just explained earlier. Remember, wuwa is trying to cater heavily to the casual / normie audience. Like, do you wonder why the optimization took a backseat? Like, I'm hearing that they're going to start fixing the optimization again, and hopefully that's true. But like, do you know? Like, think about it. Why did they leave? Why did they make optimization kind of like leave it on the back burner, right? Why haven't they been focusing on optimization and stuff like that? Why have they been taking out? Why have they basically taken out like all the combat events that we used to have? And in favor for just fuck-ass little mini-games like this. Why do you think they've been going so hard on marketing? Right? Even going so far as to, what is it? Go pay off Jeff Keighley on Twitter to go leak some of the gameplay trailers for them for future upcoming characters, like they did with Amy this year, and then who was it last year? Cartwheel last year. Like, this is all because they're trying their best to appeal to the normie market, or to the normie audience, the casual audience. Tencent, I'm not even gonna say it's Kuro's fault here. Tencent knows what makes Genshin so popular, so in my opinion, the way I see it, they're trying to get Kuro to aggressively market themselves to that same normie / casual market. They're doing what they can to they're doing all these fuck ass publicity stunts to try to hit the same jackpot that Genshin did. I don't know if it'll work. It probably won't, but damn it, they're trying. Also, P5 Ardelia, yeah. Somehow I ended up with P5 Ardelia. I didn't want to, but I guess that's what the gacha got. That's what Lowlight wanted me to get, or that's what Lowlight wanted me to have. So. Can't get behind the game with bad optimization if you don't have any issues. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't suffer that much either because I've got a pretty beefy PC. But yeah, having bad optimization is never a good look. Just because it don't affect me doesn't mean that I can't talk about it myself. Like, the way I see it, I want to say that Kuro initially planned to have wuwa be a little bit more hardcore, right? Basically Genshin, but with more high octane gameplay and stuff like that. But ever since Tencent bought them out, or bought like half their fucking shares, bought like half their fucking stakes or whatever, I think that Tencent has been steering Kuro in this direction. Whether for the better or for the worse. So it's like, yeah, I guess in a sense, you know, some things about wuwa have gotten better, but like a lot of things out here that have been happening is like, well, I don't know, I don't know, man. Things could certainly be better than what they are now. Oh, I need to do one more of these. I think that's a huge misplay. Dynamic, intricate. That's coming. Yeah. Unfortunately, Terminator, you have to understand that the people who actually play gacha games like us, like dare I call ourselves the hardcore gacha gamers. We're not the majority. We're the minority, in fact. In the industry of big gacha games, big gacha games rely on most of their players being very casual, or just straight up being normies, because they're the people. Typically, they're the people with money. Like, yeah, sure, I'm sure there are plenty of like hardcore gacha gamers who are also whales too. I'm not trying to take that away from them, but in the grand scheme of things, at a macroscopic level, there are just far more. How should I say? There are simply far more. Casuals and normies compared to us actual hardcore folk. Same reason why Genshin devs back in the day were like, no, we don't want to put in more endgame because we think it's gonna make our players feel more anxiety. If you remember that bullshit. So we need more yellow lines, I think. Yellow and orange. Okay, just need yellow lines now. Most Souls likes aren't big winners when it comes to money. Yeah, I guess unless you're named Elden Ring, I suppose. Do you think it's important for at least to have the option for casuals to become hardcore? It's a sign that people enjoy what gachas have to offer. Yeah, of course. Yes. I've said that before too. You need to have some sort of how do I do this? You need to have some sort of pipeline for to be able to let your more casual players eventually become hardcore players too. You do need to understand that most casual players will never, become hardcore, but some of them might. And them having an avenue, so to say, of to like become a hardcore player is very important too. The issue is that, how likely is that really? And do the developers slash publishers realize that, or even care about that enough, like even know about that enough to care? Because unfortunately, most likely the answer is they don't. Okay, now I need to make yellow lines now, or something. How do we do this? Okay. Starting to get it done. There we go. Okay, now I just need to break the red blocks next. Really? Ugh. Fucking waste of time. Yeah, I think I'll just do end state matrix next time, because I got time on that, and I don't have a lot of time today, so I guess I'll just skip end state matrix for today, considering I just failed that. Just yellows and reds, I think. Just need another yellow here. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Problem is when casuals see hardcore, the hardcore wall, someone will bounce off of it because they can't do all the, because if they can't do all the content, they don't play at all and complain. Yeah, but people will complain about that regardless. A perfect example is this. There was this fighting game that came out recently for beta called Invincible Versus. I don't know how many guys follow the fighting game scene, but Invincible Versus just put out their first public beta, their open beta, I think, and all over fighting game Twitter the past over the weekend, I've been seeing plenty of tweets from people being like, "Bro, like, who the fuck are all these kids just fucking disconnecting and fucking rage quitting, bro?" It's like the game has a whole ass tutorial system or like a tutorial thing. The game teaches new players how to play and shit like that, and yet we still have retards out here fucking rage quitting the moment they start losing. It's like that might be a fighting game, and I know we're only talking about gacha games here, so like, you know, there's not really much of an overlap, to be fair, but that should illustrate to you that plenty of people out there just don't want to learn. they don't want to. Like, unless something is so fucking inexcusably piss easy, it's like nah, bruh. Lots of these kiddies out here fucking, they don't want to fucking learn, dude. They don't want to put in the effort. That's why I call them squatters, bruh. They're just out here just fucking performatively talking about gacha games because they know damn well they either can't or don't want to fucking play these games themselves. Their fucking damn selves. Oh, we're almost done. Actually, yeah, we are done now. Okay, 16 days left. Technically, this is permanent, but I actually don't know what this is. Oh, I still need to get through the fucking main quest anyway. 16 days left on this. 7 days left on this. 16 days, okay. I'll get end state done late next time. Hey, yo, Crackcaster. Event music kind of reminds you of Star Rail. Yeah, they were trying to go for that whole like space vibe type thing. Okay. Gonna switch over to endfield now. Because I said I wanted to play some endfield today. You gonna go to sleep? Alright, take care, Shimazaki. You said you never spend, and you saw Topaz's ass, and you threw in 100. Now you got 1,000 pulls waiting for Silverwolf. They'll get you one way or another eventually, won't they? Does the clown actually like wuwa, or is he in too deep at this point to stop? It's more so that he's too deep to stop, I would imagine. I don't think he actually likes wuwa. Like, I used to think that he was a diehard agenda pusher, so it's like, oh yeah, clearly he likes wuwa a bit too much. But like now, like he's talked a lot of shit on wuwa too over the years. Just all his shit talk on other gacha games just drowned it all out. But as of late, if he's going after other wuwa players, like, well, at that point it's like I don't know, man. What's the logic behind going after other wuwa players if you can still sit there and say that, oh, you know, let me put it let me re-say that. How do you justify going after other wuwa players, your fellow wuwa comrades, if you truly like the game? I don't know. I find that a little bit. I don't know. It's a little bit hard to believe. So yeah, no. I'm more inclined to believe that he's just in it too deep at this point. Most of us can't even buy a ticket for 5 Towers Enfield collab because it's also I'm assuming it's a collab, right? I don't know what that collab is though. Big stream today? No, I'm probably gonna end stream about an hour or two. I'm gonna try to see if I can get as many events in Enfield as done before I go off to work today. So no, I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow either because I'm gonna have to take care of some. A lot of IRL stuff too, so a stream tomorrow is also very suspect. Am I excited for Feng Yi? Sure, I guess. Like, she's not like waifu or anything, but I'm glad we have another character to look forward to. If they're rerunning Surtur already, then I'm actually more excited to pull for Surtur than I am Feng Yi, because I would eventually like to get her to P5. Eventually get my Surtur to P5 as well. Eventually, someday. Hey, Mimi, welcome back. Kiara streamed with the... Oh, yeah, I saw. That's pretty cool. Your bet is that he's trying to filter his audience, get rid of everyone who's only around for wuwa content. That's why you find it realistic that at some point he'll jump to the next game like Tectone. To be fair, he has, I said this in yesterday's stream too, he has given himself an off-ramp with NTE, but then again, that doesn't mean, to me, that doesn't mean shit. Because last year he made a handful of videos supporting Enfield, right? Trying to defend Enfield against anybody, the people who were talking shit about it last year. But then this year, when Enfield comes out, all of a sudden he does a whole fuck ass 180 and starts just massively shitting on Enfield all of a sudden. So is he gonna do the same thing with NTE too? I don't know. And besides, I don't think Saint Tontus is that big of a streamer, to like think that trying to filter out his wuwa only viewers is a good idea. Like, maybe if you were Tectone size, okay, sure, I can kind of see that. But Saint Tontus can, these days, I don't know how many viewers he floats these days. Barely 1,000, not even 1,000. I mean, that's with viewbots too, so if you take out the viewbots, how many viewers does he actually have? Like, maybe a couple hundred? 500, maybe 600 at best? Like, that's not like don't get me wrong, if you have like 500-600 viewers, like, you're still a pretty big streamer. Don't get me wrong. Like, you're already in like the top, like, I don't know, fucking 5% of streamers, I would imagine, as far as like viewer bases are concerned, like viewership numbers concerned. But that's still not big enough for him to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to filter out all my wuwa viewers right now. It's like, what? Like, that's potentially him killing his own fucking channel right then and there. But I mean, I'm not a fucking pro streamer, so what the fuck would I know? Or what the fuck do I know? Ayo Denzel, how's it going, man? It depends on if he gets sponsored. I mean, maybe, but now that I've gotten a sponsor of my own, so I have a better idea of how that shit works. Like, how many sponsors can he take? And besides, Saint Tontus is his reputation is so bad to the point where what is it? I would believe that sponsors out there actively avoid him so that, you know, they don't have their product associated with fucking Saint Tontus of all people. He has around 700 these days. Before he was easily 1,000 plus. He won't admit it, but this whole shit has hurt his career. Yeah, dude. Yeah, like, again, if he were Tectone's size, or if he had Tectone's kind of viewer base, then yeah, there might be an argument to whatever the fuck he's doing, but he's not. Like, clearly it seems like the clown's been trying to copy his daddy Tectone. But yeah, no, he just doesn't have a big enough viewer base to pull that off. So he can burn in hell for all I care. They stopped inviting him to wuwa events. Have they ever invited him to any wuwa event? I know he didn't go to Kurofest last year. Because, you know, they didn't fucking invite his dumbass. NT can also sponsor you long term. Yeah, but as soon as Hata Studio realizes what kind of a fuck ass little bitch Saint Tontus is, because like if Kuro Game can figure out that yeah, we don't want to associate with this guy, then like Hata Studio can do the same thing too. At least, you know, that's what I figure, but, you know, who knows? We'll find out eventually. Then let's change Promea's beta entrance animation. Instead of getting an ass shot, she just kind of turns around before, she just turns around normally, kind of lame. What's the point of doing shit like that in beta when you know the CCP or marketing team will force you to change it? Probably for their own purposes, for their own entertainment purposes, I guess. I mean, Nicole was the exact same way too. Remember, Nicole used to have way bouncier jiggle physics and way more suggestive animations, but yeah, they had to change that shit. Must suck being a Hoyo dev. Must suck being a Chinese gacha dev just in general. Like I'm aware that if you're a smaller Chinese gacha dev, you can get away with more shit because you don't have as many people with having eyes on you all the time. But still, even then, even as a smaller Chinese gacha dev, there's only so much you can do. I mean, look at what happened to Snowbreak, for example. St. Tontas has been blacklisted by Kuro and Hoya. I would fucking hope so, yeah, with the kind of fuck-ass behavior he's on. That he's been on for the past 2 fucking years. You feel like Clown wanted to main endfield? True, that is a good point actually. If you put it, when you put it that way, it certainly makes more sense that he spent what, last year making those handful of Enfield videos, gassing it up, and then yeah, when he played it, he didn't exactly like it, so he was like, all right, fuck this shit. I think he just didn't like it, end up liking Enfield enough to make the switch. I mean, you know, I don't know what's so bad about playing both games, but yeah, I guess to a retard like St. Tontas with tribalism taking up like fucking 80% of his mental dogshit bandwidth. Yeah, I guess that thought never crossed his mind, huh? Pathetic little fucking fuck-ass little loser. Wouldn't be surprised if Snowbreak devs were like, alright, let's fucking pack it up and move to Japan. Yoastar did that, actually. We do have precedent of that happening. Like, you might say that as a joke, like half jokingly, but no, that has happened before. Remember, Yoastar did that shit back in the day. Yeah, Yoastar did do that. Did do that themselves. So there is actually precedent. These days, lately, he actually is coming off as if he's looking for a new gacha to fucking leech off of now. Very positive. He's being all positive about NT. Damn, I guess color me surprised. I guess it makes sense now that you know, knowing the context of the last last month or so of recent events. But yeah, man, you told me, if you were to tell me last year's version of me that, oh yeah, St. Tontas is considering moving off of well, I've been like, you're fucking out of your fucking mind, dude. Cause like, yeah, it's like all this time he's been acting like the game's #1 fucking agenda pusher. So to think that we might actually be in a timeline where, or we might actually go down a timeline where St. Tontas is now talking mad shit on wuwa. Damn, what a fucking bizarre world we live in. But yeah, strangely, I do see that. Yeah, again, given recent events. Am I gonna do End Matrix next stream? Whenever I do wuwa next, yeah. I'm gonna see an account how many. Oh, Mahalo. If you go back to my, if you go back in my YouTube VODs, I have streamed Enfield Matrix or End State Matrix before. Back when it used to be known as doubled pawns. It's basically the same thing, right? I think maybe End State Matrix has a couple of things different, I guess. But if you want like a sneak peek, I have streamed End State Matrix before. My experience so far in with double pawns, at least, is that in wuwa is that I can get what I can do all the gems. I can do all the missions that require that give you gems or asteroids. So at least that's good. I can't quite do all of them though, unfortunately. I can't quite get all of the missions done. Or I couldn't get all the double pawns missions done, like the last one or maybe two, where it's like, oh, they need you to clear like 8 teams worth of like 5k points or something like that. I can't quite do that. That's like the last thing I can't do. But I'd have to see how they distribute the rewards in End State Matrix and see how they changed it. As a wuwa player, you'd legit throw a party if St. Tontus actually does jump ship. I know, right? Fucking throw a party for God's sake. A new game would mean a new audience. Yes, but with St. Tontus, it might not be that smooth. It might not be that cut and dry, because the clown's reputation at this point, if the clown has been alienating other Wuthering Waves players, like his own home, like his own, like people he should have called his own, right? Again, like I said in my hater hater manifesto video, it's one thing to talk mad shit on other people, like people who you would think are his enemies, right? People you would normally be like, you know, yeah, he acts like a fucking dick, but like, yeah, like it makes sense that he's talking shit on the Hoyo players, for example. That makes sense, if nothing else. But now that he's gone after his own kind, you know, be it Captain Cabinets, even the other rats are talking shit on him too. Back then, maybe still are. And more recently, now that he's gone after other wuwa players, like unironically, it's like now if he tries to jump ship to other like gacha games, like there's a very real chance that the wuwa players are gonna be like, yeah, no, don't listen to that fucking don't watch that fucking St. Tontus little fucking bitch. Because that's what happened with one of the old school FGO creators. I think I talked about this not too long ago, actually. How we used to, back when FGO NA first came out, we used to have this one content creator named Not a Whale, like literally Not a Whale, or NAW, I guess would be his acronym. And he seemed like a decent guy at first, but just more like your generalist, like Styx or like MTash or Tectone style content, but back in FGO NA for you know, only back in FGO NA, so like 8 or 9 years ago. But he got his ass outed as a scammer when he started doing giveaways, but ended up never paying out those giveaways to the people who won. And so eventually, when that got out, his viewers turned against him, and so they chased him out of the community. And last I heard, apparently he was trying to I don't know. He was trying to like revitalize his YouTube career off another game, but then some FGO players followed his ass over to that other game. They were like, nah, bro, this don't listen to this, don't watch this fucking Not a Whale guy. He's a fucking scammer. Watch out for him. And it probably didn't go anywhere. So I'm not saying that will happen with St. Tontus if he does decide to try to jump ship over the NTE, but that's a very real possibility. Depending on how badly he's pissed off, like the Zanny mains, for example. So yeah, I guess we'll see. What are your PC specs for all these gachas? 3090 regular 39, not a Ti. 3090 graphics card. Intel i9 12900K, I think. And then 32 gigs RAM. Is this like Stalin shooting Soviet soldiers? Kinda, yeah, actually. You wouldn't be too far off with that. Maybe he thinks he can no longer farm wuwa for clout anymore. No, that can't be. If he truly thinks that, then he's at a level of mental retardation I didn't think was possible. No, I don't think it's because of that. Like how can you say that? How can you look at wuwa and be like, oh, I can't farm, wuwa's depleted. You know, we've depleted wuwa for clout. It's time to move on to another game. It's like, bro, he's been doing that shit for the past 2 years. What exactly has changed? You know? Like, bro, I don't know how many. I'm sure not a lot of you guys, keep your eyes on Twitter or anything. But like, bro, for the past week or two, maybe even 3, there's been another whole gacha tribalism war going on between Hoyo and Hoyo and Kuro, or Hoyo and wuwa specifically. PGR players don't normally get themselves into that kind of shit anyway. So like, why is the clown not fucking taking advantage of that shit? Maybe he has. I don't know, but like, bro. He could be fucking making God knows how much content off the recent fucking Twitter wars between Kuro and Hoyo, the Kuro and Hoyo players the past week or so. So like, why have we not been seeing that from him? I mean, again, maybe he has been doing that already. So why is it the only thing I'm hearing from Saint Tontas these days is how he's pissed off the Zany mates? Maybe he's dumb. Certainly got to be a part of it, yeah. At this point. Other gacha games will shun him away. I mean, they should, yeah. He can't possibly go back to Hoyo games. He spent the last 2 years fucking talking shit on it. Well, I mean, he is shameless, so maybe he still will anyway. Let me check my battle pass. Okay, so I've got 4 days left to do all this shit. How much longer do we have on the banner? Yeah, 4 days left. Why do some of our events? Why do some of our events say that they still have like 17 days left, like this one? That's kind of strange. Like even this event, we still have like 6 days left on. He's been shitting on endfield 1.1 Star Rail Annie back-to-back. Yeah, but that's kind of what you'd expect out of him. So, like, that's normal. Even though it really shouldn't be. He's actually been slick-talking Zany memes for, like, the past year at least. No, that's very strange. Yeah, what the actual fuck does he even have against Zany and her players? Like what? What would be better for the space if the clown does the same thing to NTE or jump ship to NTE and leave wuwa? The best thing to happen is if Saint Tontus gets deplatformed. Straight up. Like, fuck him. Like, get rid of him from the gacha space altogether. Like, why stop at just, oh, he should leave wuwa, or like he should go jump to another? No, fuck him. Get his ass out of the gacha space. Fucking deport his ass. Deport his ass back to fucking North Korea or wherever the fuck he came from. Hey, Melandrew, came at a great time. Welcome to the stream, though. But yeah, that's the best thing that we can have happen. Damn Tuhu. I mean, against a guy like Saint Tontus, if he wants to act like that all the fucking time, you know, hey, I say fight fire with fire. That's what I've been doing for the past fuck ass year. So yeah, fuck that guy. Looks like he's currently in Texas. I've been told he lives in Cali. Doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter where he lives, though. The clown is probably the... No, he's not, Memi. No, he's really not. Like, you might be thinking with the whole, like, any publicity is good publicity type shit, but no, not really. Because if that were the case, then Kuro would have invited St. Tontus to Kuro Fest last year, but they didn't. His opinion don't matter. It shouldn't, but unfortunately, he still has an audience that listens to his dog shit, regardless. And the rest of us have to fucking deal with that shit. I guess I'll get this thing done real quick. Oh yeah, I need to get my my fucking outpost quests done. I probably won't be streaming for too much longer anyway. I gotta go. I gotta get to work sooner rather than later for tonight anyway. So maybe I'll get this one last thing done before I go. Every single person you've been friends with who's from Cali, you're no longer friends with because they're all fucking selfish as fuck and they're all assholes. Oh, I'm glad to be the first exception to that. Amazing, I know, but somehow I actually turned out somewhat decent. Who needs work when you can play gachas? I mean, I sure wish that I could be in a position to say that. Unfortunately, I can't. Instead, we got these fuck-ass losers like Styx and Saint Tontus and Tectone, who for some reason have audiences, but not the people who actually fucking deserve them. Play gacha games? Let's just make drama content instead. Fuck-ass losers. Anyways, how do I clean this? I think this shit, right? Power wash simulator. Just block his content and that's it. And yeah, unfortunately, that's the best that most people can do. That being said, me as a streamer and me as somebody who you know, makes YouTube videos, unfortunately, I don't have the luxury of just blocking out the you know, the fucking trash like him. Unfortunately, for me, I still have to deal with them, and so yeah, unfortunately, I still have to keep talking about his ass, even though I really don't want to. Wait a minute. Oh, I guess it's only optional, but I'll still talk to him anyway. Think Styx is okay? Well, I certainly don't. I used to think that Styx wasn't that bad, but him talking shit on GFL2 and Stella Sora, nah, that was crossing the line. Not to mention his recent antics of him doing a gacha like what was that fucking shit again? Like the VGA, the video game awards, but for gacha, like the Gacha Game Awards, like. Buddy, who the fuck do you think you are? The Gacha Awards? Really now? Don't make me fucking laugh, even though I just did. It's like, holy fucking shit, dude. This Styx guy has his fucking head like 3 feet up his fucking ass. Maybe not to the same extent as, say, St. Tontas, but shit, man. Even the guy... I'm the dude who calls himself the god of gacha, and even I wouldn't do the fucking Gacha Game Awards. Like, holy fucking shit, man! You have got to be fucking shitting me. Like, are you fucking shitting me right now? Also, did I clean this place up entirely, or what the fuck's going on here? Where are the rest of the stains? Is it this? Oh, I guess it was that. You take him over Saint? Yeah, same here, but hey, here's something even better. How about get rid of them both? Actually, we don't need to get rid of Styx. But certainly I would like him to clean up his fucking act a little bit. And stop, sucking wuwa's dick constantly like he normally does on Twitter. How long are my shifts? They're not like set in stone or anything. I do food delivery as like a side gig for now. While I'm still looking for like better, more permanent jobs. Still haven't found one though, by the way. So I'm still suffering in the food delivery DoorDash mines. Also, where are we supposed to go? Are we supposed to go back here? So my hours are flexible. But typically, these days, I try to aim for like a 3, 4, 5 p.m. sometime around then start. And I come back home at around like, I don't know, 10, 11, 12. Depends on the day. Depends on how many orders I get. Depends on how many deliveries there are. How far I go. All that shit. Oh, I'm just up here. What would I do if I were not a creator? Would I completely ignore social media and just play gacha offline? I would still pay attention to the internet sorts of things, but I would probably keep more quiet on social media. I'll probably just shake my head at all the dog shit opinions that I see on a regular basis. Though, to be fair, with how prevalent social media is and how often I see absolutely fucking horrid takes on gacha, eventually I would probably start tweeting out just for the sake of catharsis. If I talk to any CCs in the Zenless space specifically, the only creators I've talked to who are Zenless creators are Foxel, maybe Zodan if you count him, Degen King maybe, but I don't talk to them. I don't talk to any of them on a regular basis. Matter of fact, I don't really have like any like creators these days that I'm like super tight with. Like I used to be tight with like what X0, Mr. Slice back when we all still played FGO on a regular basis. But, we're not really tight like that anymore. With your own card? Yes, technically. Why do we need to go all the way here? Oh, it's probably because of the probably just because it's like what our next cleaning site probably. Who did he give like those gacha awards to? I don't know. Fuck if I know. Why would I watch that shit? I mean, hey, Styx had Saint Tontus on as like a guest announcer, so that should honestly tell you everything you need to know about that shit. As a viewer, yeah, no, I would just be a lurker. I mean, I'm already a lurker in most streams I'm in anyway. Very rarely do I actually bother typing anything. Unless I feel the absolute need to. But no, I very rarely type in streams. Not for the most part, anyway. Oh, you've been seeing the butt heart trend recently? Yeah. It's like the new fad, I think. Was this guy good? I think he was. There's one more, one more cow that I need to wash. I don't know which one it is, though. Oh, it's right there. You have to throw your name at them for future podcasts. Like to see your talking points with how Gacha resonates. Yeah, sure, Terminator. If you can pass my name along to them, whichever ones you do watch, and they're open to you know, reaching out to me for like a podcast or something, then yeah, that'd be great. With current gas prices, thankfully I drive an EV, so yeah, I narrowly. Recently I got a new lease. I leased a new car, and I was considering, oh, maybe I should get like a hybrid or something. But I decided, in the end, I found a better deal for a full electric vehicle. And yeah, I kind of dodged. Technically, I kind of dodged a bullet with that one, didn't I? He only plays gacha all day besides work. I mean, ideally, if I had more time, I would love to play other games too. But mainly other like, because I love first-person shooters. So I'll play other games too, not just gacha. But yeah, these days, the only time I have for, you know, playing games at all is for gacha and shit like that. The fucked up thing is that because Guitar Rock reacted to Styx's GFL2 video, it also made Mika stop sponsoring him too. I guess they didn't like that skin, John. Well, yeah, naturally they don't. But yeah, no, that shit fucking sucks. Yeah. All because, who is it? All because, Guitar Rock wanted to fucking, react to Styx's video? That shit fucking blows dick, man. So yeah, I guess I have yet another reason to fucking hate that Styx motherfucker. Man, this almost works. That doesn't work either. Okay. It has to be like this, I'm pretty sure, because 2, 2. Yeah, okay, like this. There we go. Re-downloaded wuwa. Because the game is saying it's time to farm for Lupa. Nice. Am I gonna die here? Yeah, I'm probably gonna drown here. It's the shit cleaning event? Yep, the power wash event. Most viewers are lurkers in streams, right? Yes, yes. Most viewers in a stream are just lurkers. Only a small percentage actually like type in chat. Though obviously it depends on the stream. Like if you're in a stream where the streamer is very interactive and they can get their chat to like talk a lot or type a lot, then yeah, naturally in those kinds of streams they'll have a much higher percent. They'll have a higher percentage of like people who actually chat as well, instead of just lurking. But most of the time, yeah, most of the time, most streams have a majority lurker instead of actual chatters. Yeah, I see the treasure chest, Akakuri. Gotta find the 3 seals first. Also, hey Kenny, welcome back. Once you hear a Galbrina run, yeah, didn't they just rerun Galbrina? I think you might have just missed it, man. Allow me to look that up for you. Cause yeah, I remember us having a Galbrina rerun like not too long ago. Rate ups. Surely there's like a let's see. Yeah, we had one not too long ago, like last month pretty much. Her last rerun was from February 26th to March 18th. So yeah, you missed it by a single patch. Yeah, it was last patch, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was last patch. You missed it, dude. Yeah, she was on raid up with Sigrika. Yeah, you just missed it. Or was she with Luke? Or she was either with Luke or she was with the Sigrika, I forget. Either way. Yeah, you just missed it, dude. She'll be back. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, for real though. Yeah, she'll be back soon enough. Don't worry. Like, with how often wuwa's been fucking shoving reruns down our fucking throats. Yeah, but she'll be back in like in a couple of months. She'll be back in a couple of months. I would predict. Especially with anniversary reruns, like, oh yeah, it's like, we'll check if Galbrina's on anniversary reruns. It's a good chance she might be. Oh god, I had to go all the way over and fucking game yeeting my ass all the way across the city again. Yeah, friends who are too shy to type in chat or something like that while watching. Oh yeah, no, I know that. I get that. I know that. I know what that feels like. Like whenever I want to follow a stream, but I notice that there's like, you know, they have like some sort of like notification system where it shows like their like the name of somebody who followed, and it's, I don't mind if their stream showed my name, but if they're the type of streamer to like say my name out loud, I'm like, like, I'd rather be low-key, you know? Like, I find myself sometimes, like, if I want to follow a streamer like that, then I'm like, I guess I'll follow them off-stream, or, like, when they're not streaming, you know? So that way they don't say my name. Yeah, I'm kind of like that, too. Why is there so much washing in this game? I guess, I guess Hypergriff just really likes Power Wash Simulator. What am I supposed to do? Use the floating platforms that I applied for me, and clean the dam. Why is there a countdown though? Oh, I see. Shit, not quite fast enough. Is there a dirty spot back there? I don't. Oh, I think I see one. Yeah. Aha! I have cheated the system. Yeah, right. Yes, got it. Just barely. Don't want to fall off. There's actually a leaderboard for this event. Oh, that's funny. Do you know why instead of Hiyuki and Denia we got like a Lene rerun? I don't know, man. That's a really fast rerun for a character to have. I mean, we know that it's common knowledge by now that Lene is really fucking strong in this game. Like, at one point when she first came out, I'm pretty sure Pridwin even listed her as a fucking, like, a tier EX plus tier or some shit like that. It's like, she I think for a brief period of time, she was, like, the only true tier 0 in the game. I think they've since lowered her, bumped her down a little bit, but... Also, where the fuck am I going? Yeah, man, I don't know. Like... I want to give Kuro the benefit of the doubt that, like, you know, it's like, oh, fuck. Like they're just trying to give players more of an opportunity to like pull for like Lene because she's really fucking strong. But at the same time, it's like, on the other hand, it's like you can kind of see that as them being super fucking greedy, or 10 cents greed, you know, showing through, you know, because it's like, why are you giving us a rerun for a character who's this strong, this fast, you know? And right before Hiyuki and Denia too. Like, are you serious? So. Hey yo, Finkel, was a little bit late. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get out of here pretty soon, so. You can hang out with me for a little bit while I finish up this Power Wash Simulator event. Was busy reading Peak. Ah, I see. Understandable. Oh, I see. The countdown's for the scoreboard. Gotcha. Just to see how fast you can clean everything. And compare your times with your friends, I guess. You would have run Lene when Xbox dropped our anniversary because of new players for the region. That's true. Maybe that would have been smarter to do. But yeah, we're not Kuro, so who the hell knows what they were thinking. Man, there's still like 4 more parts to this. We'll be here for a while, it seems. We have this Arise thing. Is it an anime collab, like or like Epic 7 cares? I don't know. No idea. Also, Diana is insane. What, her titty size or her gameplay? Also, who got all these beans dirty? Both? Even better. Brax crawling back to Star Rail again. I mean, can you blame him though? Because the leaks are saying Rin will be Rin will be part 2 collab, and Rin is his fucking favorite anime character ever. So yeah, can you blame him? Like, I would talk shit on him too for crawling back to Star Rail, but like, it's Rin. So like, yeah, what'd you expect? Of course he's gonna come back. Like, even if he's gonna fucking just end up dropping Star Rail anyway, like a little bitch, he'll at least come back for Rin. That much I can understand. Last one up there. Challenge failed? What the fuck? Excuse me? Did I just not did I have a timer? I just didn't do it fast enough? Excuse me? What the fuck, game? Genazar was in the CZN patch stream. People called him out for his messy room. Chow is spamming 7 out of 10. He isn't getting rid of the... I really don't get the fucking 7 out of 10 drama, dude. I really don't get it. Like, I know it's a thing, but like, I just don't understand it, dude. Like, and besides, I would understand if it were like a wuwa stream, but this is a CZN stream, dude. Unless people were just like memeing it playfully, and Genazod knows that, you know, people are just giving him shit for it, and he's not taking it like personally or anything, then that's fine, I guess. You know, no need to get you know, offended on Genazod's behalf or anything. I'm sure he can take care of himself, but like, if they were doing it maliciously, and they're doing it because, you know, oh, haha, 7 out of 10 guy, haha, you know. Like, if they were just being retarded about it, then yeah, it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, even in CZN? Also, where... Where the fuck is the dirty spot on this guy? Oh, okay, I gotta jump up top here. Yeah, there we go. Maybe, maybe you fail it if you, like, go out of bounds or something? Maybe that's what happened the first time. No, I know why. I know the context of the 7 out of 10 fucking meme slash drama. Like, you don't need to tell me that. I know what happened. I know what happened with that for that to become a thing. It's just, I'm confused as to why he's getting shit for that in a CZN stream. Like, do wuwa players even know what CZN is? I mean, probably not, considering most big gacha players don't play any other gacha game except for fucking wuwa and Genshin, I guess. Or, you know, stall rail for that matter. Not even a bad score. Well, technically it's not. Technically, all 7 out of 10 means that it's average. But to a lot of people, when they hear that, it's like, oh, 7 out of 10 is a bad score because, you know, that's how shitty our American public education system is, or just, you know, our education systems just in general around the world, I guess. Whenever he shows up in CZM streams, chat always spams, it's a 7 out of 10 guy, and it does bother him, especially when he's very proud to be collabing with Smilegate because he's been playing Epic 7 for a long time. Yeah, if that shit actually bothers them, then yeah, then yeah, I feel for him on that one. I don't know why the fuck, like, again, it's one thing for him to get shit for that from wuwa players, but like, this is CZN, bro. Like, are we fucking? Actually, it could be just Saint Tontus fucking, you know, dick-sucking cronies like that John Seaman fucktard retard on Twitter. It could just be his little dick-sucking minions, just, you know, following him everywhere. Could be that. Because yeah, there's no reason why like wuwa and CZN, like, call me crazy, but I don't think they have much overlap in terms of player base, so like, why, like, realistically, why would there be any fucking wuwa, you know, shit talkers or shit talkers from wuwa giving Genazod shit for that? I don't know. Only thing that would really explain that to any degree is that, oh, Genazod just has Saint Tontus has picked on Genazod so goddamn much that now his now some of Saint Tontus's fucking dogshit fanboys just keep fucking stalking Genazod everywhere. Kind of like how who's that one streamer? Kind of like how Forsen just constantly has stream snipers follow him everywhere, just because that's been a thing with his channel for years now. At least Forsen doesn't mind his stream snipers, though. Or, you know, maybe they've done it so long that he's just kind of given up trying to deal with them and just like, yeah, whatever, dude. He's just kind of used to it by now. But yeah, no, if Genazod is bothered by that, then yeah, that's kind of fucked up. They stream sniped Forsen even since before, as actually since Prime PUBG H1Z1. God damn, Finkel, you know what H1Z1 is? Spraying stop backpack is. Excuse me, what? Backpack is full of what? Oh, these empty ass bottles. Is that what this is? Actually, are these all just like filled bottles? What the hell? Do I seriously need to fucking get rid of this fucking slug meat? God, the backpack. There's another thing that I really don't like in Enfield. Actually, the fucking backpack system is ass. God, the backpack system in this game annoys the hell out of me. Why would a CZN care about? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like. Yeah, these gotta be fucking St. Tontus' little fucking dick suckers now, now, right? Yeah, like, why would actual CZN players care enough about another streamer? Or, like, another game's, like, meme for that streamer? I don't know. Who even wants to watch fake ass losers? I mean, Tectone is a thing, Kato. So clearly, some people out there don't care about how hypocritical or how much of a fucking douchebag their favorite creators are. I mean, Tectone Tectone for God's sake still has a fucking audience. So if even a fucking not convicted, but if even a fucking, you know, dude like him who lost a fucking court case regarding him having sexual allegations against other people can have a fucking audience, and anybody who's even anything more decent than his dumbass can have an audience too, you know? It was hilarious back when I said I'd give an even lower rating. Yeah, mainly because I don't even read the fucking story, so I can't even give it a rating. They're so fucking sensitive. A lot of wuwa players certainly are. Yeah, especially the fucking agenda pushers. That's for sure. Personally, don't think he's that bothered by it. Okay, if he's not that bothered by it, then yeah. Again, no need for me to be all offended on his behalf or anything like that. But yeah, just somebody in my YouTube chat was like, yeah, he's bothered by it. So I was like, oh, okay, well, that sucks, obviously. And yeah, fucking Genazar will forever be way more recognized than Saint Tontus ever will be. So yeah, I guess he's always gonna have that over his dumbass. Since then, Jenna stopped doing so much wuwa content. Yeah, I've noticed that Genazar doesn't really play wuwa on stream much anymore, which is a shame because I really don't think that you should let creators should let like bad experiences in games like dissuade them from playing them. Like if I were in Genazar's shoes, I would still keep playing wuwa anyway, just cause, you know, fuck the haters. Like I'm gonna play whatever the fuck kind of gacha I want, and you could y'all can fucking spam all your dog shit 7 out of 10 memes all you want, because, you know, clearly that's no better than 6-7 to you guys, or to those fucking retards, those inbred fucking retards. It was a challenge readjusting to Diana's playstyle. She's like a heavy extra attack damager, right? Or she's a heavy extra attack damage DPS. So I've run who is it? Barrel, so I kind of know what to do. But yeah, I'm gonna have to read up what all of her cards do and shit. Just to add some more context. Also, hey, welcome to the stream, Akira. Just to add some more context. Jenna's, I'm assuming you're talking about Jenna. He actually talked about this a few days ago. He stopped because the backseat got really bad. He stopped playing Limbus on stream for the same reason. Still plays off stream apparently. Yeah, like on one hand, like again, like I mentioned just earlier, on one hand, I don't like seeing creators like get scared off or chased off or like discouraged from playing gacha games that they enjoy just because they have a bad experience with their audiences or like their viewers with watching their games. But at the same time, it's like, you know, like what can you blame them? So yeah, like I would like to encourage Genazod to just like say fuck all his haters and shit. Like just play whatever the fuck you want on stream. But yeah, I mean, it's his stream at the end of the day, not mine. So, and if he doesn't feel comfortable, if he doesn't want to stream those games, then yeah, it's like, well, what are you gonna do, right? But I do think that, you know, like shit's gonna happen, man, right? Like Tectone fucking came after my ass last year too, and I had to deal with a whole month straight of nothing but fucking Tectone fanboys and even St. Tontus fanboys to a certain extent, fucking coming to my streams every single fucking day, being like, "Hey streamer, god of beggars, god of fucking, you know, god of fucking, what was the other thing he called me? God of beggars and god of fucking Man, I forgot what the other thing that they said was. It's been a while actually. Just gotta clean these things up. Yeah, what did they say again? God of beggars, god of fucking something? I was gonna say god of retards, but I call Tectone that, so. Like, I had to deal with that shit for a month on my own. That didn't stop me from playing gacha games, you know? You know, I still play wuwa on stream. Matter of fact, I was playing some wuwa on stream earlier today. This very stream, like the first hour or so. No, I didn't shy away from shit. For a full ass month, I didn't ban anybody from my stream either. You know, I gave them a chance. Give them a piece of my mind, but clearly it's clearly it wasn't gonna work. So I was all right. I gave y'all a chance. So you know, from now on, it's open season. Anytime I see a fucking St. Tontus fanboy or a Tectone dick sucker, all right, you know, fucking eat this banhammer. Oh yeah, god of unemployment, that was the other one. Fucking Tectone e-boy orbiters. The hell? Did I fall off? Fell off again. Fell off? Well, technically it's true. But yeah, man, it's like, I don't know. Maybe I just come from a different era of content creation, or just a different era of the internet altogether. But man, I do wish that more content creators had thicker skin and actually fucking stood up for themselves. Instead, it's either you're a full-on fucking drama kitty like St. Tontus or Tectone, or you're just a fucking, passive ass like, oh, I don't want to get into any drama, guys, and you just don't fucking do anything. And there's literally no in between. It's like, come on, man. Like, y'all can't just keep being fucking doormats 24/7. Don't know what happened to the free-to-play green slime. I know who you're talking about. Enviosity. From what I understand, I believe Tectone at some point started fucking shitting on him. Shit, I need to go back, I think. But yeah, Tectone started shitting on him. Yeah, that chased Enviosity off of the off of Genshin, I'm pretty sure. God damn, I didn't want to go back down here. There's at least a zip line here. I need to take those elevators up. I can kind of reach down here. Yeah, these ones are gonna go down, yeah. So I have to go grab this one. Yeah, high school fucking drama type shit. Bullshit, man. Grown-ass adults still acting like fucking 13, 14-year-olds. At the lunch table in their fucking cliques and shit. Like, holy fuck, dude. Like, give me a fucking break. People take the internet way too seriously now. Unfortunately, that's kind of what you had to expect, considering how often, how much of their lives people spend on fucking Twitter. When when most, if not your entire world, is the internet, yeah, you're gonna take it a little bit more. You're gonna take it more seriously than you know you probably ought to. But unfortunately, that's the fucking reality we live in, I guess. The phrase "touch grass" has never been more true than it has been now. Than it is now. Envy's back to Genshin / Star Rail, but they're a much smaller streamer now. I mean, I don't care much for Envy, but yeah, it is kind of you know, like I feel for him. You know, I can empathize. I used to be a much bigger streamer / content creator than I am now. You know, now I'm just a fucking barely a 30, 40, 50 viewer Andy streamer. Just trying to make it in a world where we have nothing but fucking drama content, and fucking bitch-ass rats. So I guess in a sense I can sympathize, but even then not exactly too much though. Because, you know, I do still vividly remember Envy being like, I should be praised for being the only motherfucker who never spends any money on Genshin. It's like, alright, dude. So let's not get ahead of ourselves here, you know. Envy's never gonna get rid of that famous line of his, the one I just said about him being like, I should be praised for blah blah blah. Unfortunately, yeah, I guess so. You know, but to be fair, to his credit, you know, just like how I said Genazod shouldn't let other people discourage him from playing whatever gacha game he wants on stream, you know, Envy shouldn't be forced to live with his reputation all his life either. You know, he's no Saint Tontus, he's no Tectone where those retards definitely deserve to live with their reputations or their stigma the rest of their entire, you know, YouTube careers or some shit. Like, I have no sympathy for them at this point. But Envy's not that bad, so, you know, I don't mind if he tries to redeem himself, you know, eventually over time, if that's even what he wants to do. Alright, got that event done. Think it's overblown just because he had one ego explosion. Yeah, but it's the internet. Like, I don't know if you guys need me to tell you guys this, but it's the internet, man. The internet never forgets. Especially if you're a streamer or you're like a creator of some kind. It's like you have one slip up, and that could potentially be like the thing that people know about you. I mean, hell, that could apply to me too. Even, you know, I don't know how true this is, but like if you were to go out there and ask people on Twitter or even just like on Discord or something, then you were just to like bring up my name all nonchalantly, like, hey, you guys know this one gacha CC named Tuhu? I would bet you a good number of people out there, just random people, be like, oh yeah, isn't Tuhu that one guy, that one like god of beggars or god of unemployment dude? Like, whatever happened to him? Like, I guarantee you, a lot of people are gonna think of me like that, all thanks to Tectone. Envy ruined the free-to-play mindset. I don't think he specifically ruined it. Like, I don't quite agree with that. Even if Envy never existed as a creator, I think we would have always had, people would have the West would have always had that kind of like free to play by the way mindset. I think you started to lose viewers since like late Inazuma Sumo, mostly because free to plays become irrelevant? No, hell no. I don't agree with that one bit. Free-to-play players aren't irrelevant. So if Envy really did start losing viewers at around that time in Genshin's lifespan, it had to have been because of a different reason. But no, I don't think it's because free-to-plays are irrelevant. Hell no. In Genshin, maybe in Star Rail, but Genshin, fuck no. You still have people fucking clearing Spiral Abyss with nothing but 4-star characters. I mean, to be fair, they're all probably C6, but you know. But no, I don't think it's because free plays were starting to become irrelevant. It had to be more because of Envy's own fault as a creator or something. Maybe the trends of or just the times back then. I don't know, but I don't think it's because of, you know, free to plays becoming irrelevant. The Envy drama was really stupid. He was vaguely right. Oh, he was at least a little bit right about Tectone, but his conduct and how he brought forth his case didn't help his case at all. Yeah, and especially not against Tectone, where Tectone, any weakness you give him, he'll just fucking concentrate on that and keep kicking you, like, you know, oh, you have a little bit of a cut on your arm or something. Oh, as soon as he sees it, he's just gonna keep kicking your arm over and over. You know, kick you where it hurts. And with how brainwashed his own viewers are, yeah, they're gonna fucking dogpile on that shit too, and fucking overconflate that to the point where that's all people ever remember about you. Yeah, it's systematic fucking reputational destruction. And yeah, if you're not ready to stand your ground, right, and like just as equally fiercely defend your position like I did, yeah, no, you're gonna get buried. At least within the lore of gacha CCs, you're not like Demone Kim levels of to claim the title of God of Beg. Oh yeah, I remember Demone Kim, yeah, or however you say his name. I remember that guy. Yeah, one of the big Genshin YouTubers back in the day, and now he's like literally broke or something. Actually, I'm kind of curious because I'm gonna get off stream anyway pretty soon here, but I remember like checking out his YouTube channel like last year, I think. Oh damn, he purged his entire YouTube channel. When did this happen? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a channel because, what is it? It says it's got 261,000, 261k subs. But yeah, he just completely purged. So he's gone. At least for now. Who are we talking about? This one, old ass, like year 1 type shit, Genshin content creator by the name of Demone Kim. He pisses you off. I never watch any of his content. I just knew that he was a streamer, or sorry, a YouTuber. But I never watch any of his content. Though, you know, if his content pissed you off, I'm not exactly surprised, cause, you know. Does Saint Tondas operate like Tecton when it comes to manipulation? He tries his best to copy him, yeah. Like father, like son. I mean, where do you think the clown learned how to throw his friends on the bus too? Where do you think he learned that? How long today? Oh, sorry, Go Lang. I'm actually gonna end stream pretty soon here, like in about 10 minutes or so. I gotta get off stream. Gotta go work. Gotta go make that bread. Go eat lunch too first before I start. Demone fell off after he said pre-buff Zhongli was good enough. Damn, all for saying that? Surely there was another reason. Didn't he have kids? Something like that? He might have been a dad or something. I don't know. I remember the last I mean, even Guitar Rock. I'm looking at Guitar Rock's fucking react videos to Demon's videos. And yeah, that's what I remember. That's the last video that I remember seeing out of his channel. Like, how he went. Apparently, he went homeless. I don't know. I find that kind of hard to believe. Because, like, if you're homeless, how the fuck did you upload that video? But, I have no idea what happened to him. Like, I feel for the guy, even though I didn't really know him as a creator. Like, I feel for the guy, because, like, my situation is not exactly that far off from his. Thankfully I didn't get to the point where I went fucking homeless, but pre-buff Zhongli was good enough. Yeah, he was. But you know, people are fucking retarded, so. So an accurate NTE gacha spreadsheet might be interesting to you, like a build spreadsheet. Yeah, you can Discord. Yeah, Discord me. You can Discord it to me, Chaos Lord. I'll take a look at it. If it's like a build spreadsheet, especially. God knows I'll need that when NTE comes out. Every time you saw his content, wasn't very good in an informative sense. More often than not, for the early years, X7 would be often wrong about builds and strategy mixed in with the clickbait. Oh, so basically every other fucking gacha CC out there. Huh? Did he actually go homeless? I don't know, but he purged his entire YouTube channel. There's literally nothing left. He got rid of all his videos, so I don't know what happened. Hey Charleston, welcome to the stream, man. Unfortunately, you're catching me at the tail end of the stream because I plan to get off pretty soon. Because I gotta go work. One time he says his daughter. Last time you saw him, he said it was his she was his niece. Oh, like inconsistent like personal life details. Okay. Either way, though, not that it matters, because clearly he's not making any more content. So yeah, not that it matters. But yeah. The gacha content creation scene is a fucking mess, dude. I don't know. Maybe I ought to have my own enviosity moment and be like, Bruh, fuck all these other gacha CCs. They don't fucking deserve their, no, a lot of them fucking don't deserve their fucking viewers at all. Maybe I ought to have my own enviosity levels of crash out. I don't know, maybe somebody will clip that and fucking make it go viral on Twitter or some shit. Did you see John Siemens' tweet? I mean, as soon as you say John, as soon as you mention that fucking inbred loser, I know it's gonna be I know it's gonna be a banger in the worst sense of the word. He was saying that Enfield's upcoming CC is just the worst version of wuwa's whole virtual crisis thing. It's kind of funny. Fucking CC isn't even out for Enfield, so how the fuck he's gonna say that? Did that bitch even ever play our OG Arknights? Did you already have one? Have what? What, like a viral crash out clip? I don't know. What, is it the one that, is it, whatever videos that fucking Tectone reacted to like a little bitch? Yeah, I should be the only content creator getting praise for being a decent being a decent gacha CC or whatever the fuck. I probably wouldn't phrase it like that. I'd phrase it a little bit differently. Virtual Crisis got benched in wuwa. What was he to begin with? So what the fuck is he on about? I don't know. Go ask him. You're gonna say that the Butters video from way back when was a good crash out? I mean, that wasn't even a crash out, dude. That was just me fucking exposing some loser, some rando ass loser, who was trying to get away, who was trying to fucking pity bait and fucking clout farm about how, oh, he got his account hacked or some shit like that. To be fair, I don't think he was like asking for money or anything. He was just complaining about it on Twitter, but like still, it's like, bruh, you're being misleading about this. Shut the fuck up. Now, I'm surprised you brought up the Butters video, dude. I figure you would have mentioned my my 2-hour-long fucking Saint Tontus hater manifesto video. I feel like that's a bigger crash out than my Butters video. Both the clown and Dicktone throwing everybody off, tossing everybody off the bus to pay their legal fees and their fucking court cases. I know, right? You can see the clown making a video saying that content creators CC, the contingency not content creators, contingency contract is pay to win when it's essentially anti pay to win, when Whaley doesn't do shit against CC. It does technically. Like if you're only talking about risk 18 clears, then yeah, sure, it's not gonna help you that much. But like if you're talking about like absolutely flexing and going for like max risk clears and shit like that, then yes, I do know that those types of like super high level CC runs, yeah, having extra potential levels on certain characters, certain operators does really help out a lot, because you do need every little advantage you can get. But for like most people's purposes, yeah, no, like it doesn't really matter. Waiting for the Stinks manifesto. I mean, shit, bro. If you want, KSLord, you can start sending me all the dirt you have on Sticks, and I'll go through it and see if it's enough to like justify making a fucking hater manifesto video. Maybe you're thinking more of like the Razor Ninjas video, but the manifesto is something that had to be done. Why would he get one? What? Who? Sticks? Because Sticks is a fucktard. Like technically speaking, Styx is not as bad as the full-blown rats are, but he's basically he's almost there, if not already there. Like, he's friends with Saint Tontus apparently. And he's talked mad shit about gacha games, and he endlessly fillets wuwa's dick a lot. Just ask some MMO players and TOF players, they'll provide you like a lot. Yeah, sure, UI. I think you've messaged me on Discord before, right? Yeah, you can, if you want to, if you feel like it, whenever you've got the time, just send me all the dirt you have on Styx. And yeah, like I said before, I'll go through it and see if it's enough to me for me to like make a hater manifesto video on. Yeah, CC essentially is a fucking skill check first and foremost. But you know, skill check on a guy who has no skill, yeah, that's gonna work out real well. That's gonna work out real fucking well now, won't it? Hey, DX Ninja Zero, welcome to the stream. I'm about to get off stream real quick, so I think your question will be the last one to answer for today. Before I head off. Is it possible wuwa may recover once the bad CCs are gone? Yeah, but even with the bad CC, even if on like the very off chance, on the very unlikely chance that all the bad wuwa CCs, all the wuwa rats, all the rat creators were to like leave, or they were to get deplatformed, that won't change the fact that you have to deal with the players too. It would be a great step in the right direction, and it would definitely let, you know, the wuwa community have a lot more breathing room to like heal and start improving. But remember, the rats aren't the only ones who are like that. There are also a lot of just regular wuwa players, a lot of wuwa agenda pushers on Twitter, on social media and shit, who will endlessly fucking be like, oh, wuwa's the best gacha game ever, and oh, all the Hoyo games suck, and blah 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 like that. So like, job ain't finished yet, but it would be a great step in the right direction, yes. Wuwa will have a much better chance of actually healing and improving as a community once the rat CCs are all gone, but it's not a guarantee. Because again, even if you get rid of the bad creators, you also have to deal with the regular players too, the regular agenda pushers who aren't creators. You gotta deal with them too. But again, for like the second or third time, it's a great step in the right direction. So we should still strive for that anyway. Oh, no dirt on Styx specifically? Ah, okay, gotcha. Maybe I'll have to start doing my own research, I guess. Anyways. Okay, but yeah, anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, chat. Thanks everybody for watching. I wish I could have streamed longer, but real life, am I right? Anyways, but yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. I will send you guys over to, who do I want to send you guys over to anyway? I'll actually send you guys to Mr. Fino. I haven't rated Fino in a while. For those of you guys who don't know who he is, he's a long-time FGO NA YouTuber, I think. He streams every once in a while. So I'll send you guys over to him. I haven't seen him stream in a while, so I don't see Fob Master or anybody else streaming right now, so I'll send you guys over to him. But yeah, anyways, take care everybody. I don't know if I will stream tomorrow is the thing. I'll be very busy tomorrow with IRL shit. So yeah, I may take tomorrow off, and I know Mondays is usually my you know, streaming day, because that's my one day off. But yeah, well, we'll see what happens. But anyways, thanks to everybody. Thanks for everybody hanging out, for coming along the stream. Thanks for stopping by and yapping about all sorts of different things. But yeah, catch you guys all next time. And yeah, just keep an eye on the channel, keep an eye on Discord or whatever for the next time I stream. Again, probably won't be tomorrow. Probably will be next.